Hello, and welcome friends. Sit right down, we got a lot of shit to talk about today. NBA Top Shot has started its advertising campaign. If you look on Twitter, you can see that Tyler Herro himself, the amazing 2019 basketball rookie, he's tweeting about NBA Top Shot. I bought a Luka Doncic moment in the Top Shot marketplace and it's already over doubled in value. That's right, I bought it for $20 to $25. It's up to $63 right now. The floodgates are opening and I would advise you, if you want to get a taste of what this rock is cooking, you better start smoking it now. And if you wouldn't mind doing me a favor real quick, they've got a showcase challenge where you get prizes and crazy shit for getting the most people to like your NBA showcase. I've got one called NBA Jam Dunk City Edition with a bunch of sweet slam dunk shots. So if you guys would click the link below, go to NBA Top Shot right now and like my showcase, that would mean a lot to me. I would really appreciate that. If you want to do something for me for Christmas, ho ho ho, you know where to go. Thanks, guys. Let's get right to the meat of things, ladies and gentlemen. The basketball season is about to start, and I believe that Zion Williamson's cards are going to explode in value. He's right there, hidden under the surface like a gem, but you gotta ask yourself the question, where do we start? There's so many Zion cards, and his Prism prices are already pumped up to 200 plus. Where do you start? Where do you find a diamond in the rough for a Zion Williamson rookie card? So I started researching the pop counts, checking things out. I found a few different cards that I like, and one specifically that is extremely underpriced versus its potential. The first card we're going to talk about is the 2019 Luminance, and you guys know that I make fun of Chronicles all the time. I'm not a big fan of it, but this Luminance card has potential. You gotta wonder exactly what they're saying on this card, because the bottom of it calls him the Smoothie King, and in the back they're suggesting that he steals turnovers. So if you see Zion at your local bakery, you might want to keep an eye on that dude. This card goes for about $15, and I'm trying to pick up the colored variations, of which I like the gold the best. And that's going to run you about $20 or $25 if you can find it. But there's one other Zion Williamson card that I believe you guys want to check out. I'm talking about Prism Emergent. 2019-20 Prism Emergent Zion Williamson. Luka's cards are about $50 in the $50 range, and the green parallel goes for over $200. Sometimes you can get it for a bit cheaper, but I think that's where Zion's are going to go. And if you're looking for a Zion Williamson rookie card cheap, you're not going to find a better upside right now than the emergent versions. Now, I don't really like the silver that much, and if you check the pop counts, the green are the rarest ones. I was picking them up for about $40. I think the base are a good buy, under $10 as well. And if you don't get them now, goodbye. You're not going to have another chance to, because these cards are going up. I believe that this is an undervalued card for a lot of players. You can still get Kobe White, Ja Morant, Rui Hachimura, RJ Barrett. Ja's about 25 bucks, but in most cases, you can get these cards under $10. RJ Barrett goes for like $4 on ComC. To me, the emergent green, the rarest of that version of card, is a very, very attractive potential investment. One other guy we're going to talk about at length tonight, folks, and that is my man, your bonus, Domantas Sabonis. He's the son of the Hall of Fame basketball player Arvydas Sabonis, and this guy has been improving every single year. Victor Oladipo and Domantas Sabonis were traded over to the Pacers for Paul George by OKC. He hasn't had a chance to start until last season, but as a starter, we've seen his game really take off to the point where I believe Sabonis is the guy that owns that team. It's not Oladipo's team, it's not Malcolm Brogdon's team, it is Domantas Sabonis' team. When he was playing the other night, the guys on Twitter were like, man, this guy's treating it like the Eastern Conference Finals. What the hell's wrong with Sabonis? He's challenging he's going crazy. They thought that that guy was a real savage. And one of the reasons why I think he's overlooked is that he missed all 8 bubble seed games this year with plantar fasciitis in his foot. Last season, when he had a chance, he actually put up 4 triple-doubles in 10 games. He's intense, he's aggressive, he comes from the basketball pedigree of a Hall of Fame family, and given that last season is the first time we've seen him as a full-time starter, he's about to be unleashed this year. I think his 2016 Optic rookie cards are a steal at around $7. You can get his Prism rookie for in the $15 to $20 range. Just to give you guys a little bit of an idea, here is Basketball Reference, which is a site that I use all the time, whether it's basketball, baseball, hockey reference. All of these are great sites. They have tons of information, every bit of stat that you're looking for to do your research. So this is a site that I use all of the time, and you should be using it too if you're not already. So here's Sabonis. He's a one-time All-Star, which was last year. We've seen his points go up from 6 to 12 to 14 to 19 because he wasn't getting that many shots per game. When he was in OKC, obviously it was stuffed over there with Russell Westbrook, and he literally took 6 shots per game. When he was Indiana to start, he wasn't a starter. He was getting 24 minutes, but he only started 19 games in 2017 and 5 games in 2018. He got under 10 shots per game on average. When you look at 2019 though, and he started all 62 games, he got 35 minutes per game, and he put up an average of almost 13 rebounds, 5 assists, almost a steal, half of a block, and 18.5 points. That is amazing. He's a potential breakout star this season for the Pacers. And you can see right down here the triple-double count where he ended up putting 4 triple-doubles up in 10 games. Make of that what you will, guys, but I think we've got a diamond in the rough. He also signed a 4-year contract extension last year, raising his pay from $3 million, just a measly $3 million, to 17, 18, 19, and 21 over the course of the next 4 seasons. And just to touch back on the Zion Williamson emergent green card thing, you can see here that there's 1,472 of the base, and then you've got the green Prism with only 193 submitted, with 86 10s and 103 at the 9 grade. You can see that the silver only has 476. So I mean, the silver is still fine, but I really think the green stands out from an eye appeal perspective, and it's also the rarest one. I don't know what the load time is on these pop count pages, man. Are the same people grading the cards that are loading these pages? Man, I don't have a watch, but if I did, glad I don't have anywhere to be today. Page unresponsive. Anyway, guys, if this actually loaded, you would see that there are 20 or 30,000 Zion Williamson base Prism rookie cards. And even though that's a lot, and I know that this is going to be the primary card that people are after from a demand perspective, it's always nice to find those nooks and crannies in the marketplace. And I think that the green emergent rookie is one of those places. It's relatively obscure, it's still a Prism rookie, and it's a great looking card. You could potentially see that card go up to $200 to $300, much like Luka's card has. Whoa, wait a minute, what? It loaded and then it left. What kind of shit is that, man? I'm in here recording my video, he shows up and then he leaves again. You just leave the room without telling anybody? Also, I'm going to be sending out my first newsletter sometime next week, so if you guys would like to check that out, there's a link down below. I'll be interviewing Alan Carr this week on the channel, Wednesday, 4 p.m. Vegas time, a gentleman who works with Top Shot and Dapper Labs. If you guys haven't checked out Star Stock, it's the stock market for sports cards, and if you like to buy and sell instantaneously without ever leaving your bathroom, that's what you can do. If you use my username, VegasFine777, on your first deposit, they're going to give you $10 and they're going to give me $10 too, which is a pretty sweet deal. You'll find a link down below to Star Stock. Thanks for joining me today, friends. Why don't you turn over that like button for me and hit subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think about these green emergent parallel cards. I mean, even the Kobe White one looks really good. It's all Italian because it's red, white for the Bulls, red, white, green. Italiano! Emergent's a card you can't refuse. Leave the cannoli. Take the emergent. And I'll catch you on the flip side.